We're 6 days in, and if I haven't seen you, Happy New Year. My name is Marlo, I'm your host, and this is Bill Duggan. Bill is one of our electronic experts, and all hour long we've been featuring for you really cool electronics. As a matter of fact, we just concluded a presentation on the Apple iPad, and if you're curious or if you're looking for something very specific in the way of electronics, don't forget that we have thousands and thousands of electronics on our website, hsn.com, and you are more than welcome to shop there at any time. But we are going to now showcase for you a 4K Samsung Ultra High Definition Smart TV. Now this television comes with an HDMI cable, and it also comes with double the warranty that you're seeing in the market. We have two different size televisions that we're gonna be featuring for you in the show. The 55-inch, you can get it at home over 6 monthly payments of $101.66. And we also have the 65-inch. That's $156 and change, and that's the one that you're seeing in the back. So of the two choices, the 65-inch is the most limited. So here's a fun little fact. Do you know that when we present televisions, and we usually have 2 or 3 sizes, the larger size televisions are always the first to go. And I think what happens is, when you understand that these televisions are such an incredible value, it's an opportunity for someone who is going to buy a television to step up into maybe a larger television that they wouldn't have otherwise been able to afford because these are discounted so dramatically. So let me give you an example of that. This 55-inch television, holy moly, is at a price of $609.99. That's worth repeating. A 55-inch Samsung television at $609 and change. And not just any ordinary television, we're talking a smart television. What does a smart television do? It allows you access to different applications. So if you've got a Netflix account, you can have Netflix. If you have Hulu, you can have Hulu. As a matter of fact, I have a 55-inch smart TV in my home, and on that television, I've connected Roku. A lot of you know what Roku is. It's a streaming device. It's not offered in this show, but it's probably in our website. And I actually use that. I have cable connected, but I don't have a cable box. Because if you have a smart TV, you don't actually need, if you've got a streaming device, you don't actually need the cable box. So it actually ends up saving you money on it. You can still have cable on it. This television is pretty incredible. When you look at the 65-inch, it's less than $1,000. So that's why I think that 65-inch is probably so popular and is the most limited. Imagine being able to watch the big bowl game coming up second weekend of February on your new 65-inch.
Or the big award show.
Or the big award show. Or, you know, and now that we're in the winter season, just cocooning and being snuggled up with somebody that you love. And being able to just, you know, watch and binge watch Netflix or whatever it is that you want. So both televisions are a customer pick. We've got them available for you with the free shipping. We have 6 flex pays, which is instant for everyone. And we also have what we call VIP financing, and that simply means if you shop with us using an HSN card, you can charge the televisions today, and instead of having 6 flexible payments, you can enjoy 12 months of paying for it. And if you're getting the 55-inch, your payments are a little over $50, and if you're getting the 65-inch, they're $78. Either way, these are the lowest prices we have ever offered. And the fact that we're gonna ship it to you and have the responsibility of getting it to your home, because these televisions are oversized, really, I think, puts the responsibility on our shoulders. But what's most exciting is when you get this at home. And let us walk you through some of the features. Let's start with the 55-inch. And I think one of the places I want to start is just how absolutely striking these televisions are.
Right.
Even in the world of flat screen TVs, they are very different because where you used to have a lot of frame, these televisions have now become virtually almost frameless.
Exactly, so it is more screen, and that means more visual, more action when you're watching an action movie or just even shopping HSN or the news. But it's the colors, it's the pixels that have really upped the game.
So when we say 4K, what does that really mean to us? Because we've heard of maybe 720p, 1080p.
Right, so 1080p is high definition, and that's about 2 million pixels. But when you go to 4K, it's quadrupled. It's gone to 8 million pixels.
Wow.
So it's that, the detail is much finer. It's more precise. It's actually more true to life, more lifelike. And it's just more visual and exciting and vivid, and that's what we want when we get to finally binge watch or we're watching the big sporting event. This is unique to Samsung, by the way. The upscaling capability, that is huge. Because, you know, not everything was shot in 4K back in the day. This TV can up-convert it. So that is the pixel and the picture quality. Now what we're showing you is the color story. So HDR is high dynamic range, which is important now with these newer televisions. Televisions, you have that standard color range. But with high dynamic range, HDR, you're getting all the colors in the crayon box, which is really makes it more visual and more exciting. And realize, green is not just one color. It's different shades of greens and reds to make it more true to life.
Oh, do you remember the crayon box? Like you used to get the basic primary colors?
The 8 crayons,
right.
Or 16.
And then you remember when you used to see like the 32 box crayon set?
Or 64.
Or 64.
With the sharpener.
Right? That's what this is. And I think that's important to know because I know that from home, if you're not watching now from a 4K television, you can't fully appreciate the quality of the television, how fine these pixels are, how realistic they are. But we are here to explain to you that there is a dramatic difference, as we've talked about. And I love how you explained it, Bill. You talked about 2 million pixels versus 8 million pixels. I don't know about you. I'd rather have the 8 million sitting in my bank account versus the 2 million.
And you would notice the difference.
Woo! That
Right?
would mean a whole lot more shopping.
Exactly. More entertainment, more happiness every time you turn it on.
Oh, absolutely. So this is a great example here.
And you know, we turn down the lights because we're gonna binge watch. We're gonna watch a movie. We're fighting a cold. We want a great picture on the screen, and you're gonna get that. And one thing we haven't even talked about, do you know the #1 TV manufacturer, not just at HSN and not just in the United States, is Samsung? And not just for 1 year, but for the last 13 years.
Yeah, #1 in
Samsung's-
customer satisfaction, the least return rates of all television, Samsung. I mean, they really are the brand to go to. If you love what you're hearing, order it. Let us send it to you.
Try it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, this is the lowest price that we've ever offered. HSN has been around for over, what, 41 years? I think we just celebrated our birthday. This gives you a chance to be able to not only get double the warranty, but the convenience of not having to pay the full amount. Look, it's just the beginning. We're 6 days into January. So we know we've done quite a bit of shopping for Christmas and the holidays to make that great and exciting for our families. But now it's time to get back to the basics. And one of the greatest sources of entertainment, I think, is a television. I look at it that way. I don't know the last time you've been to a concert, but even concert tickets now are hundreds of dollars.
Right.
I love football. I was watching my poor Baltimore Ravens a little bit earlier. Broke my heart, but that's okay. There's always next year. But I've even been to a professional football game before. Several $100s. And I love that you could have that experience. But when you think about the money that you're investing in that one experience, I think about the 10 years that you're gonna own this television.
Easily.
And when you put that in perspective, this television then becomes very, very affordable. This is a 55-inch television. Our total price is $609.99. I want you to think about that for a moment. A 55 4K television with all of these additional features, and it's a smart TV, which makes it even more feature rich for you, giving you even greater experience. And we're showing you what it means. If you're new and you're unfamiliar with what a smart TV is, really, it allows you to be able to now have access to more programs, more entertainment than ever before. And they do it in a really friendly way, almost like little apps that you have on your phone.
Little channels.
Except that they're on your television, if you will. And you may have a Netflix account. Oh, I love that. Or you may or may not have one, or Hulu. I use my smart device on my televisions actually pretty much on a daily basis. And it used to be in order to get a smart TV, you'd pay a premium. Have you watched that before?
I just watched it.
If you have a Netflix account, definitely watch it.
It's a trip.
It really is a trip. That's the perfect word for it. Did you like it or not?
I did. I mean,
I liked it a
was
lot.
one of those shows after you need to talk about it. Like, what did we just watch?
But the whole point is that you and your family, whatever it is that you love to watch, it gives you your source of entertainment, your source of news, and escapism. And you get to do it with a Samsung television. I can tell you, a 55-inch, even with a no brand name television, at a price of $609, would be an amazing deal.
And it's funny, when you turned in today, were you thinking, I'm gonna buy a new TV? But when you saw, like, we get excited when a 55-inch TV,
This is
4K,
incredible. Free
is
shipping?
under $1,000. And that's well under.
I am really excited for those of you who are able to order. And I do want to mention to you, if I may, that we do have two choices. So we've primarily been focusing on the 55-inch because you can get a brand new 55-inch at home for a little over $100. By making the decision right now and go ahead and reserving this, over $100. And if you wanted to pay it off sooner on our free and instant FlexPay, you can do that. Now, if you can squeeze out another $50, then let me walk over and show you.
Go big.
Your beautiful 65-inch. Well now, that's pretty outstanding. I'll be honest with you, all the televisions in my home are 55-inch. I don't own a 65-inch, but I think I'm gonna graduate into one this year. I really do. They're pretty amazing. And did you tell me correctly, Bill, earlier we had a 75-inch?
Yes.
So I didn't see it, I didn't get it. I guess earlier today we presented these televisions.
We didn't. It sold out online. These sell themselves.
So we did have a 75-inch, it sold out. So I'll tell you why people are getting into the larger televisions. Because now, especially with the newer homes, they're making the ceilings so high that a lot of the wall space can handle these larger televisions. If you'll notice, we actually have the 65-inch mounted. So although the television comes on a stand, you're more than welcome to mount it. You wanna have a true movie theater experience, maybe bump it up and get that 65-inch. Excuse me.
Or coughing during the movie.
Or coughing.
Or talking.
Like I am.
I mean, it definitely happens, and you want that cinematic experience. When I moved into a new place, first thing I wanted to invest in was a newer television, because I was just doing standard high definition. I went 4K, I went Samsung, and actually I went 55 inches, and I gotta tell you, there's definitely a few times where I was like, I wish I went bigger. And as Marlo talked about, you know, 55 inches isn't as big as it used to be, because the bezel used to be bigger, the whole chassis used to be chunkier and thicker, so it took up a lot more space. A 55-inch TV, side to side, is just about 4 feet wide. So it's like 48 inches wide. The 65-inch, which is 65 inches on the diagonal, it's about 58 inches side to side. So it's really not as big as you think it's gonna be, but the box is big, so we ship that to you for free, set up an appointment so you know when it's gonna arrive. And then we haven't talked much about this smart experience. It has quad-core processing. Marlo was talking about how the tiles are displayed. Samsung wants you to spend less time searching and more time watching, which we can all relate to. So, I mean, have you ever, like, my TV's smart. It's not as smart as this one, even though it's Samsung, because this is now a newer TV. I wanna jump into Netflix. I want you to realize how quickly it brought you into Netflix. That means it's gonna download everything that much faster. An hour-long TV show isn't gonna take an hour and a half because it's been buffering and stalling. You're really gonna be able to just watch it, enjoy it, and then move on to the next. And that's what Samsung gives us in terms of how quickly and how seamlessly we're gonna be able to watch stuff. So whether we're a Netflix user, whether we wanna use it, you know, YouTube, watch your YouTube videos on the big screen, why settle for your little phone? Your gallery, what does that mean? You can take your photo gallery from your phone and bring it up on the TV, big screen. This is cool. HSN Shop by remote. Not every television offers that. Samsung does. So what does that mean? You can do all your remote shopping that much faster, that much quicker and easier, and that's because you purchased Samsung. So see, we're selling the TV right now, but you wanna go get the Today Special while you're watching TV? You can do that easily.
I love that.
It's so convenient. And what's also convenient is you see down here at the, I'm gonna back out of this. I wanna move my HSN remote, Shop by remote to the front. It's easy to customize it. Maybe I'm doing a bunch of binge watching. I can easily move Netflix to the front. Just move it to the front. I'm gonna put it right next to Netflix because that's my favorite thing to do. And so you see how user-friendly this is. And remember, if you have any questions with this, you have a 2-year warranty, which that's manufacturer's warranty. It's direct from Samsung.
Can I comment about that for a moment? So I have a Samsung television at home, and I purchased my television many, many years ago.
Mine too.
And I was having some type of issue. I couldn't figure out what the issue was, so I ended up calling Samsung. And there was a representative that came to my house. First of all, he had on like a Samsung shirt. No, but as a woman, I appreciated that, because you know, when any type of stranger comes in your home, it's a little unnerving. So I appreciated that when he presented himself, he looked professional. I got great customer service. They were pretty immediate. Those are things that make a difference. You know this, when you're paying this kind of money for anything, excellent customer service you so appreciate and value. And I want to share that with you because you don't always get great customer service with different brands.
Oh, once you get it home, yeah, they don't care.
They don't care, and it matters. So I think that's important. I am super excited for you. I wish we had more time during this presentation, but I love for those of you who are watching and that you got a chance to see this presentation and to consider a new television. It might not have been the #1 thing on your list, but I have to tell you that this is a tremendous value. This is the lowest price that we've ever offered. It is the lowest price that I've presented any 55-inch TV ever at $609.99. I want you to shop that price. And I want you to shop feature for feature because this is an extraordinary value. And it's one that you should definitely consider. If you can't make the purchase immediately, put it in your little wish book. I can tell you, I don't believe it'll be around for long. I know in the 65-inch, we have about 95. Remember we said we even had a 75-inch and it sold out just from being on our website. A lot of people, now that the holidays are over, are so thrilled to be able to get back to shopping for themselves. And the truth is, if you look at some statistics, many people are buying televisions because they want to be ready for the big football game that's going to be coming up on the first Sunday of next month. And so you're going to see all sorts of great television values, but not everybody's gonna ship it to you with free shipping and handling. We are. Not everybody's gonna give you a 30-day unconditional money back guarantee. We do that. FlexPay is probably #1. You know, money could be tight right now. It's after the holidays. I get that. But you don't have to pay the full amount. You literally are paying $101 and change plus the tax to be able to get the 55-inch, and it's $156 and change to get the 65-inch. I think that's reason enough to upgrade, to do something for yourself at the start of the new year. To get back to you, you already know what the last few months of this year is going to look like. It's going to look like that, you know, you're going to be traveling for Thanksgiving or preparing Thanksgiving, and then you're into Christmas and they're buying Christmas gifts. So use the front end right now to think about those things that are gonna make your life more enjoyable. That's why I gave you the example a little bit earlier about, you know, entertaining it. Look, whenever you can go to a concert and go to movies and travel, do it. But I believe your life is probably like mine. I don't get to do it enough. And a lot of times my main source of entertainment, especially during the week, is my television. And when you look at it in that perspective, this is a great value for the return on investment. So make the move, order it right away. We've got free shipping. You've got your 55-inch, you've got your 65-inch. Let me give you some additional details. I know that sometimes you are curious about measurements and that sort of thing. So in your 55-inch, your 65-inch, it's approximately 57.4 inches long, 33 inches high, and 2.4 inches deep. You can mount it on the wall or you can keep it on the stand. We give you everything. You do need to buy a wall mount. We actually sell those on our website at hsn.com. But other than that, you're all set. You even get the batteries for your remote control. If you're ordering the 55-inch, it's 48.8 by 31.3 inches high and 10.3 inches deep, and it weighs about 39.2 pounds with the stand. Without the stand's 38.5 pounds. And your 65-inch weighs about 56.2 pounds with the stand. So that's every single detail about this television. I do need to let you know, in order to use the smart feature, you need to have Wi-Fi in your home.
Correct.
Okay, so yes, the TV is a smart TV, but in order to fully utilize the smart features, it needs to be connected to your Wi-Fi in your home. And other than that, you're all set. Now, you don't automatically get access to Netflix when you buy this TV. I don't want you to walk away thinking, oh, I'll be able to watch all of my Netflix. You will have the Netflix icon, but you need to have a Netflix account.
Correct.
To do that. And so, I just want to make certain, because if you're new, you may not know that. But when you add all of it up, all of it, it's still probably the most extraordinary value that we've offered on a 55-inch TV. And I will even go further. and Rick, correct me if I'm wrong, and Bill, you would know this as well. I don't think we've offered a value on a 55-inch TV like this, even in a today's special.
Yeah, no, a 55-inch, this under $1,000.
At $609? Oh. This is $609.99. And the 65-inch is under $1,000, a 65-inch at $939.99. So if you're ready to upgrade, maybe you have a 32-inch. You might not even have a 4K TV.
Right.
You still may be watching from a 720p or 1080p. And finally, the price is right. The prices have come down so low that now you can finally step into your 4K high-resolution TV with double the warranty by Samsung, the #1 brand worldwide. So I would do it. And if you can push the envelope and make the additional investment of $56, I say go for the 65-inch.
I wish I went bigger as well. And
you
remember,
do?
I do. Because,
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely times
I'm ready for that.
You're lost in the action and you just, oh, you want it to be bigger.
That's amazing.
Because remember, it's only about 58 inches side to side, so it's really doable. It's the #1 name brand in the country, Samsung, for 13 years. The #1 spec everyone wants is 4K. We've doubled that warranty, and you talked about the guy coming in the shirt. They can even do remote management of your TV. So if you're confused, like, where did my Netflix icon go? They can help sign into your television and help fix this all for you.
I love it.
Easy, convenient, and that's the Samsung difference. So you see the apps that we've curated. We didn't even go into the App Store because Samsung has their own App Store with tons of different options for news and sports fans and weather and all that stuff that we might want. The biggest thing is you just got to get it home, plug it in. One of the reviews on hsn.com was a woman's like, I did not know what 4K was until we got it home. And that's just it. You have to see the difference.
Oh, I can't wait. Well, with that being said, 00979